Good morning. It is about 8:45. We are up, we are dressed. We had a good night's sleep actually, considering. But we are now heading back to the bus stop, ready for our full day excursion today. So come along, we're on a South of the Island excursion, a 4-day excursion. So let's go and see what Iceland has to offer.
We left our hotel and headed to bus stop 6 to pick up the coach for our South of the Island tour. The walk to the bus stop from our hotel was only a few minutes and very convenient for early mornings. Be warned, the bus stop gets very busy with multiple tour providers picking up from the same bus stops. Our tour provider was Bus Travel Iceland, booked via Get Your Guide. We were picked up by a transfer bus and changed to our coach for the day shortly outside of the main city district. Our tour guide was Anna and she was fantastic. She was very knowledgeable and engaging throughout the day. Our first stop around 2 hours into the tour was a service station to pick up snacks and drinks and use the toilet facilities if required. The scenery throughout the drive was beautiful.
Only volcano that erupted in 2010 halted air traffic for 5 consecutive days. And what's underneath it? Look at this beautiful waterfall, Seljalandsfoss. They sometimes call it the people waterfall. Any Justin Bieber fans here? Come on, there's always one. You're hiding, I know you're there. Listen guys, we will be visiting this later today. We're going to take our afternoon shower here. Ta-da! Skógafoss. This is where we're going to stop.
We then headed to our first proper stop, Skógafoss Waterfall. We had approximately half an hour at Skógafoss, and you have the option to walk up to a viewing point at the side of the waterfall, or you can spend time at the bottom like we did. The waterfall is incredible. Just the sheer magnitude of the water pressure coming down blows my mind. The next stop was a glacier. This glacier is known as a crawling glacier, and you can see how rapidly the glacier is shrinking by the glacier lagoon at its base. The path up to the glacier viewing point is a gravel path, and it takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes to walk from the car park to the viewing point at a leisurely pace. You can do it quicker if you wanted to. Did you know that the black within the glacier is actually volcanic ash? We spent approximately 50 minutes here, and this was a good amount of time to wander around and admire the glacier and the lagoon. We spent some time talking to our guide Anna about the impending eruption and the impact it was having on the local people. If you're interested in glaciers, there is also a separate tour you can do, which is a glacier walking tour, which sounds incredible. Next up, it was time for lunch. We had around an hour stop in Vik. We headed to Lava Bakery and Coffee, which had a really good selection of lunch options from sandwiches, soups, pastries and hot pasta. We've got chicken pasta and cheese for lunch. Looks so good. After lunch we explored the other shops around, including a supermarket and clothes shop. Penultimate stop is Black Sand Beach. You see, it's not the waves, you can hear the waves. We did get to go to Black Sand Beach when we were in Hawaii, on Maui. We'll need to go again. But I always love anything to do with volcanoes. So let's go see. Yeah, you can really hear them, can't you? So our guide was saying that the waves are going to be 5.5 metres tomorrow. So we picked a really good day to come because they're not that high. They are thundering. Yeah. Oh, I love the black sand there. Look at the size of that. Yeah. That's huge. That's it, little gentle. Just hear the sound of the ocean. It's so cool. Let's head back to the coach. I think we've got about half an hour here, which goes so quickly. Just see it in the background. I can't get over how noisy it is. Mum thought this was a seal. Jeez. I like the rocks, it makes me think of Moab. It is a rock, it's not a seal. I like the little rocks.
We can't take on it.
No.
After the black sand beach, it was time to start heading back towards Reykjavik, and our final stop was Seljalandsfoss waterfall.
Final stop. Final waterfall. And then a little break before we head back to Reykjavik. So let's go see the waterfall. It's pretty, but it is wet and cold. Let's go see. So at this stop we have a little coffee shop. We're going to see if we can get hot chocolates. They also have a little souvenir shop. And toilet. It's about an hour and a half back to Reykjavik. Keep checking Magnus behind me. This is the waterfall. It is gorgeous. Don't worry, it is. Yeah, you can go up behind this one. We're not going to do it on this occasion, but it is incredible. I'm going to put a map of all the destinations we went to today and tomorrow along with this vlog so you can see where we've gone. But yeah, it's spectacular. So take a quick couple of pictures, then we're going back on the bus. So just back from the parking lot, so you can see there, the waterfall is there. And then we've got I'm not sure if you can hear, it's a little shop and a little coffee shop and there's some toilets, so let's go.
After seeing the waterfall, we did grab a hot chocolate and a cinnamon donut to warm us up from a store by the car park. The cakes looked lovely and the donuts were delicious, as was the hot chocolate. It was the perfect drinking temperature.
There are also toilets at the waterfall if needed. It was then time to head back to Reykjavik.
Good evening. We have just got back to our room. I'll sit up. Yeah, we have just got back to our room. It's about 20 to 8 in the evening. We've had a very full, busy day, which all you have seen. It was a really good day. We really enjoyed the Southern Iceland excursion. I don't know whether you could hear me at the last stop because of the wind, but I will put in a map to show you where we went on the tour, and I'll link the tour below. But it was a really great tour. Bus travel. Iceland did our Northern Lights tour and this tour, so highly recommend. We had a lady called Anna as our tour guide, and she was really good. When we were up at the glacier, we were sort of talking about the volcano, the eruption, like pending eruption, and it was really interesting to see and sort of what Icelandic people were like. And then she was talking more on the bus as well about when we were coming home, about how crime is low, they don't have an army, and just really interesting things. So that was really good. So we decided, because we've been out for all day, we decided to go and get tea. So we went to the same place that we had lunch yesterday and just got sandwiches, because we thought, let's have an early night in the hotel. So we've done that. So we've got sandwiches, gonna have an early night, I'm gonna wash my hair, enjoy the rainforest shower head as much as possible, and then an early night for us for our tour tomorrow. So let's eat this sandwich. So this is the sandwich. It comes with a packet of Lay crisps, and then we have, oh, it's so good, a classic BLT grilled sandwich. It was so good yesterday, I couldn't resist having another one. So let's eat this up. Good evening, and that is a wrap on day 2 here in Iceland. I've washed my hair, spent far too long in the shower because the shower here is fantastic. It's a rainforest shower head, it's got good pressure, it's a good temperature. I could honestly spend hours in there, and especially when I'm not paying the water bill. So I've washed my hair, I've done my evening skincare, we had dinner which was really nice. Mum really enjoyed her BLT. Done a bit of tidying and faffing around in the room, and now I'm just gonna have a little, I'm going to dry my hair. I need to dry my hair. I'm going to dry my hair and then head to bed for an early night. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed day 2 in Iceland and our Southern Iceland day. As I said, I will put the detailed list of where we went on our excursion, who we booked with, etc. In the information below. But thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and all of that, and I will see you tomorrow for the Golden Circle tour and our final day in Iceland. So thank you very much for watching, and good night.